get ready here, Billy, for a Madison team that comes in here, one of the top teams in the league, playing very well this year. Old Dominion still trying to find their way this season. We'll get to the ones to watch, but first with the Dukes as we look at Terrence Edwards.
Well, Terrence Edwards was 6'6", 190 guard, and this year he's taking on a lot more scoring than he had in the past. He's a really good player, drives the ball, shoots the ball really well. He's a long, good defensive player, and he's a lead guy, and understandably so.
For the Monarchs, it's their Sunbelt preseason selection, Chauncey Jenkins.
No surprises there. Everyone in the league knows Chauncey's the guy. As I continue to say, Chauncey's got to figure out how to make everyone else better and comfortable on the offensive end, and Old Dominion's got to do a much better job collectively in rebounding the basketball.
The Dukes and Monarchs coming up next here on ESPN+. Monarchs freshman now attacking off the window, and he gets fouled by Bickerstaff.
Well, one of the things you really, really like about Old Dominion that time is pounds. I mean, that's where it's going to be. War is right there. And you got to go with Bickerstaff, who's their leading rebounder, and you have to. That's an early foul on him, plus for Old Dominion.
As you mentioned in the keys, brought to you by Town Bank, that the Monarchs really needed to hit the glass tonight and able to do so there. Talking to Mark Byington, he was also concerned about that tonight against ODU because, of course, on the defensive end of ODU's rebounding, that means usually they're running.
Yeah, they started Emo tonight, and I didn't necessarily like his first shot from the corner. He's there for a calming sense, and he's got to bring that. I know he thought he was open, but let's run some offense and see if we can get a better shot.
Xavier Brown makes his second straight start. He's sophomore out of Williamsburg. The name we mentioned before, TJ Bickerstaff, and he sticks it out, almost throws it away. Noah Friedel, Terrence Edwards, and Julian Wooden. And there's Friedel for three, and good. These Madison players love shooting in these rims here at Sharpland. We've seen them light it up here in the past.
Well, JMU certainly will move the basketball. They've seen about every type of defense that you possibly could see.
Again, the lineup's brought to you by Atlantic Bay. Oh, Xavier Brown almost picks Emo Essian's pocket, but it'll stay with the Monarchs with 19 on the shot clock.
Well, Xavier Brown, this is second start, and he's a go-getter, and he gets after the basketball. It's good ball-on-ball defender.
Ty Williams gets it into Emo Essian with Brown up on him. Chauncey Jenkins really struggled for the floor in the team's last game against Louisiana Monroe, a loss. Attacking is R.J. Blakeney. Finishes off the window for two, and an ODU lead, 4-3.
What you really like to see Old Dominion be aggressive against JMU and hit those seams and drive straight to the basket.
Terrence Edwards pump fakes. Now loses as he puts it on the floor, being fought for. Edwards and Emo Essian tied up. And jump ball, the possession arrow goes to the Dukes.
Well, immediately, Old Dominion has shown some scrappiness against JMU. Very experienced team. They won't get rattled at all.
Madison comes in here with just two losses. Edwards for three, and that's going to be in and out. Rebounded by Blakeney. Monarchs looking to push, but the Dukes get back on defense quickly. Essian thought about that trade and instead keeps it out. Ty Williams for three, that's going to be short. Williams, who had just 3 points in the team's last game and only got 3 shots. Team's leading third leading scorer. Bickerstaff attacking. And one opportunity as he gets the freshman Danny Pounds to commit the foul.
Well, Bickerstaff, very tough player. As you can see here, he has a 1, 2, and a third move. He comes back and to go to his strongest shoulder. He's a handful down there. Very experienced player. I think he's a fifth-year player, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, started his career at Drexel, was part of an NCAA tournament team there. A couple seasons at Boston College as well. He is the nephew of J.B. Bickerstaff, the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Rebounded by Friedel. And his grandfather is Bernie Bickerstaff, longtime NBA coach and front office executive. Friedel giving the shot blocked by Blakeney. Monarch fans liking that. Chauncey Jenkins looking to push. Jenkins attack off the window for two for ODU. Back on top.
Thus far, Old Dominion doing a really good job of attacking the basket, not settling necessarily for jump shots.
That was a problem in the last game against Louisiana Monroe. The ball movement wasn't there, and really, Donahue said the compete level wasn't good enough. That's going to be flat by Wooden, who usually shoots it well here. Williams for his second three. That's going to be off.
Too early in the shot clock.
Friedel's going to hit one. No, he's off. Williams attacking, loses it, almost goes in, but rebounded by Bickerstaff, and now ahead. Brown in front of everyone, and off the window, high and good for the sophomore.
What a nice play by Brown that time. I think Williams got hung up. He was trying to make a pass, but the GMU defender got a hand on it.
Only 7 on the clock. Blakeney's got to make something happen. Instead, he gives it off to Williams, who now drives, loses it, gets it back, and throws it away. Would have been a turnover either way with a shot clock violation. So 15:54 to go here in this opening half. Off to a quick start. ODU and James Madison with the Dukes on top here in the Royal Rivalry 7-6. You're watching Sunbelt Basketball here on ESPN+.
Introducing the new 2024 Ford F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
A miss there out of the timeout. Carey's checked in for the Dukes. And he gets the rebound. Jalen Carey, his brother Vernon Jr., of course, played at Duke. Corner three, good. Knocked down by who else? Julian Wooden.
Wood, 6'8", 225. Will step out and hit that shot.
Had some great games here. He had 31 2 games ago against UL Monroe at Madison. Blakeney trying to answer for the Monarchs. That's going to go in and out. ODU is on a 2-minute plus scoring drought right now. As Vashon Alette also checked in during that last time out. Friedel with a nice pump fake. Wooden's going to pull the trigger again. The lefty's good again.
Yeah, he kind of took his time on that one. He gathered himself, waited.
Still drained it now. It's the largest lead for the Dukes. Jenkins to Alette. Freshman going downhill. Trying to post up Brown. Instead passes it. Almost throws it away, but Leroy Odiahi travels with it. The junior out of Ireland. He checked in during the last time out. And Devin Caesar's going to join the ODU lineup, replacing Ty Williams. Brown's also getting a seat as
sometimes
Mikey Green checks in.
Old Bay is set. Sometimes Old Bay's going to have to come out and set a screen for Chauncey and hopefully create a mismatch to give him some space to work.
That's a foul on Julian Carey. So Jalen Carey's first. ODU trying to end this drought. Going over 3 minutes now. JMU on an 8-0 run. Caesar drives through some traffic and is short with that. ODI, he cannot run it down. Like I say, last touch by the Dukes.
Good idea by Caesar, but poorly executed. He drove into the trees, had to take a tough shot.
Blakeney thought about it. Now he's going to drive, loses it instead. Carey and Edwards. Edwards in attack mode. He gets a shot blocked. So Blakeney comes from behind with the blocked shot, but it's Duke's ball with 26 on the shot clock.
Good transition D by Old Million that time.
We're going to foul on the inbound play, and I think they're going to get R.J. Blakeney, and they do. The R.J.'s first.
Andre trying to deny Wood.
Edwards with Jenkins on a low move to the right and can't finish. Rebounded by Odiahi. Carey missed the putback as well. Jenkins flat shot, but there's going to be a foul underneath. They're going to get, it might be getting Carey. We'll see with the, it is Jalen Carey, and that's his second. It's going to be team foul 3 as well. ODU 0 for their last 5.
I think the shots have been rushed, Scott. I mean, everything's been challenged. The ball really hadn't moved that much, so thus they hadn't been getting the shots they want.
Madison's done a really good job when ODU gets his defensive rebound and getting back on defense too, not allowing them to run. Alette gets through some traffic, but he can't finish. It was a nice move, but unable to finish. Here comes Bickerstaff in his check back in. He throws it, gets poked away. Good ball movement by the Dukes, and that's tipped away by Chauncey Jenkins. So Madison ball on the side in front of the ODU bench with 20 on the shot clock.
Michael Green, who was the former starter, he's just checked in.
Green now with it up top. ODU looking like they're showing a little zone here. Wooden finds a spot. Pop. Julian Wooden, he's got 8. Leads away for the Dukes here in the early going, and they've built a 9-point lead, their largest, a 10-0 run now over the last 3:45.
Wooden set a nice screen in the zone to really free himself. He set a screen, and then he ended up being the guy open.
Chilly start for the home team, just 20% from the floor. There's a turnover, almost turnover. Caesar runs it down. He's got to hurry. There's only 6 in the shot clock. Pulls up for the 3. Buries it. That'll end the run. Much needed bucket for the Monarchs, but wide open the other way. And blocked up by Chauncey Jenkins as he denies Raquan Horton. Wow, Raquan Horton was going to go throw the building down, and Jenkins met him at the rim.
Great by Chauncey. I'm sure they're going to show this one. No arm, hit the ball.
I mean, Raquan Horton had some bad intentions in that dunk he was about to throw down, and Jenkins does a great job to meet him there and not foul him, but there's a easy 2 for Friedel on the inbound play.
That was a great out-of-bounds play.
Alette gets Green up, goes under him and scores. So Bashawn Alette, coming off the bench tonight, has his first 2. Really good ball moving from the Dukes. Well, that's going to be a travel. Then they got Bickerstaff moving. A little bit of a conversation between the teams as they head to the benches after the timeout.
Norfolk Airport is working non-stop to make your trip an easy one. No matter where you land, life takes off from here. So should you.
Back inside Chartway Arena, Scott Jackson and Billy Mann here with you on ESPN Plus. The Dukes lead the Monarchs here 17-11. ODU Billy talked a lot about trying to improve their offensive flow, moving the ball, shot selection. What have you thought so far about the shot selection? Because obviously they're not dropping.
Well, not been good. Everything's been rushed. JMU's putting a lot of pressure on the basketball. And the Monarchs just simply have to move it a little more. Just a perfect example of that. Never let anyone else touch the ball. He brought it all the way up the floor himself.
And he turns it over, and there's almost a two. Horton can't finish. Get good defense by the Monarchs at the rim. Jason Wade in the game for the Monarchs. Out there are Ty Williams, Devin Caesar, Vashon Ouellette, Bryce Baker out there for the first time as well, number 55. Tough shot from Caesar. He's going to be an air ball.
That looked like a foul. But
he was looking for the foul.
Himself and saying that's probably not a shot I should take it.
So out there right now for the Duke, it's Bickerstaff, Michael Green, along with Raekwon Horton, also Bryant Randleman and Noah Friedel.
This is when Old Dominion goes small ball. They play in a zone. And Jason Wade is 6'4", 6'5", he's playing the middle of the floor.
What a great pass from Friedel to Bickerstaff for the easy two.
Yeah, and on point. They noticed the size differential. And JMU has some pretty good bigs that pass the basketball.
ODU 2 for their last 10 from the floor. Caesar, he's got one speed. He's unable to finish. Green throws it right at Bickerstaff. Randleman pulls up for the three. The lefty's off and short. But rebounded by Green. And now Horton for three, in and out. The Dukes are going a little cold here. Thrown ahead to Ouellette. Ouellette drops it to Baker. Off the window, can't finish. Baker got too deep under the basket, a bad angle, and misses the easy one. Now coming the other way, it's the Dukes and one. As Randleman muscles through the contact.
Randleman just checked in for 2 possessions. He just came in, made himself known and available in this game. That was a fast break. You figure Old Dominion 3-on-1, they have to convert that.
Unable to do it, so it's a 10-point game now, the largest Dukes lead here. Randleman will go to the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. He's only 25% of the season for the lineman. He's only been 4 times. Our officials tonight, Patrick Evans, Sean Seals, and Derek Schulte.
Danny Powell just checked back in and hopes to get some size back in there for Old Dominion.
Randleman misses. Ouellette rebounds it. So it stays a 10-point game. Old Dominion on another long scoring drought over 2.5 minutes now. Caesar, tough shot, but he does draw the foul. Another one of those possessions you were talking about, though the ball never moves.
Caesar's trying to be aggressive. He felt he got fouled on the play before that. But you can just see the defense, the more they dribble, that defense just shrinks and shrinks the paint. So you dribble and you have not only one guy on you, but a guy and a half because there are other defenders coming over.
So Caesar to the line. Is able to knock it down. The second one after missing the first, so he splits them. It's a 9-point game, 9:20 to go in this opening half as Caesar checks out of the game. Chauncey Jenkins back out on the floor as well. Brown Cross-court pass. The Randleman Friedel pump fake. Drops it off. The Carey throws it down for two.
I was just about to say Curry just checked in. He's a big guy. Curry had him listed at 6'8", 245. And he knew what to do with it when he got around the basket.
A left with Brown on him. Heads left, pulls up for a three, and that's going to be off the back iron.
One and done for Old Dominion when they shoot the basketball. It's one and over.
25% from the floor for the home team. Pounds able to get the rebound.
No, Edwards, the leading scorer, has been very quiet. He averages 17 a game, but he's playing through his teammates.
Ty Williams now, it's a let for three. No, in and out. ODU cannot find bucket over their last 6. 2 of their last 14. Now they're on a 3.5-minute drought again. Edwards kicks it out. Brown for three. That's good. And that's going to get Kieran Donahue to burn a timeout. 26-12 game with 7:54 to go in this opening half, and it is all Dukes right now.
That might have been the best look Old Dominion has had their entire time in this half.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. You're watching college basketball here on ESPN+. What are you getting a stop, Billy, but again, not being able to secure rebounds?
I'm surprised he doesn't double sometime as a tight end for their football team.
Step back three from Williams, way off the mark, off the back iron. Ty Williams on the season, just 24% from range. Edwards gets fouled. As he drives the lane. So who they give it to? Chauncey Jenkins, it appears. Or are they going to give it to Pounds? No, it goes on Danny Pounds instead. And for Pounds, that's foul number 2.
And see, on that replay, you can see how tough Edwards is. He kept his head up and was able to drive down the middle of the lane. He has length. He's 6'6", goes about 190, 200 strong.
Yeah, Edwards to the line where he's 80% of the season. He was our one to watch tonight. And that goes in and out.
Definitely experienced guy. He's a junior. I thought he was a senior, but he has yet another year.
2-time Sun Belt Player of the Week this season. He was second team All Sun Belt as well, and last year was the conference 6th man of the year.
Well, I'm saying he and Bickerstaff, they're up for some national awards as best players in those 2 categories, so they're pretty good.
The Madison's built it up to their largest lead of 15. Here with 6:26 to go in this opening half, and once again, it's a James Madison team that comes here and gets off to a real fast start at Chartway Arena. Been a reoccurring pattern of late. That's a good feed from Alec to the cutting Ty Williams.
Well, that's the other part. You can't stop moving. When your teammate picks the ball up, you have to make yourself available. Cut, find an ankle, find an open spot.
Bickerstaff in the post, feeds it to Wooden, who gets it taken away. Took one too many moves there, I think, but from behind, Ty Williams gets it poked away by Randleman. Now ahead to Woodard, who throws it home. Back to 15 for the Dukes.
Wow, yet another turnover for the Monarchs, and unfortunately, Old Dominion didn't have a safety guy back.
It looked like they had averted disaster just to run into another problem. Jenkins all the way for the 2 as he splits the defenders. Had to work for that, as you said. Nothing easy for this ODU team tonight. Cuts it back to 13.
Yeah, Edwards takes that challenge, and he always guards Chauncey. But it's an awful tough bucket that Chauncey had to make and create for himself.
Rounding to Bickerstaff, who's got Wade on him, and Wade's going to foul him on the floor before he gets a shot off. So with 5:01 to go, it's going to be team foul 5 on the Monarchs.
And that's just simply size. I mean, Bickerstaff is certainly 6'8", maybe 6'9". Jason Wade, who's playing the force position, who's really a natural guard, and he's having to guard big guys here.
So they're going to call that a active shooting foul. So Bickerstaff to the line for 2 and misses the first.
Only when you got to utilize that quickness when it's JMU goes down inside, the guards have to look to dig. If the JMU big guy puts on the floor one time, you got to go and try to get it.
Bickerstaff just 59% from the free throw line of the season, misses the first. This is really the only place Madison's missed tonight is at the line, where they've started off 1 of 5, make it 2 of 6. So 50% from the floor for the Dukes, but just 33% from the free throw line. Under 5 to go in this opening half.
That's not like them. I mean, they're just under 70%. They are terrific from the free throw line. If anything, that may be the only weakness.
Left with a screen from Odiahi. Tough shot, not going to go. One and done again for the Monarchs. Here comes Randleman pushing it ahead. Bickerstaff over Odiahi, can't finish. Leroy did a nice job standing his ground and not fouling. Alette, corner 3, goes. So that'll put ODU back to 11.
I mean, sometimes you look at Oldham and you said, God, their weakness, sometimes it looks to be their strength. That time Chauncey had it up top, dribbled 4 or 5 times, but made a nice pass.
Randleman throws it away. That's a turnover by the Dukes. As ODU's got a chance to cut this back to single digits on the next possession. But we'll get a timeout on the court with 3:53 to go in this opening half. You're watching Sunbelt Basketball here on ESPN+. This year, and he's really happy with the way his team has moved the ball this year. But it was funny hearing the coach talk, telling me that he thought one of the areas he'd like to see them improve in, though, is their on-court communication. Since a talkative group off the court, Billy, but on the court, wants them to be a little bit more talkative. That's the one area he's really trying to focus on with him.
That's understandable. You know, you can't ever be satisfied with anything when you're coaching college basketball.
Team picked to win this conference in the preseason. That looks like a pretty smart pick so far. They'll stay with ODU after the almost turnover there. 3:39 to go in the opening half and 16 on the shot clock.
To see the play like that, that's where I think a screen, bringing a screen up to give Chauncey some space to work. Everything has have to be 1-on-1, and they bring another man over, so it's 1-on-1.5.
So they're going to try out a wet spot on the floor to make sure there don't have any players slipping. ODU trainer Jason Mitchell, who doubles as on-court maintenance as well as spraying things down, trying to get rid of the slick spots. So a lead inbounding for Old Dominion. Jenkins attacking up and under, but he can't finish. Rebounded by Odiahi. Kicks it out to Blakeney. Good job by the young junior. 3 on the clock. Alette's got to pull up. Gets it off in time, but misses. So ODU comes up empty and a chance to cut it to single digits. Bickerstaff, nice pass, but now back after Bickerstaff. Now Woodin for 3. Buries it. Talk about ball movement.
Excellent ball movement. 2 dribbles, and you spot up. You don't just stand. You find another space to get to, and these guys will find you.
Woodin 3 for 4 beyond the arc. 5 of 6 from the floor. Get ODU in a hurry. Williams wildly misses, but rebounded by Blakeney, where you get a foul on the rebound on the Monarchs.
Yeah, that shot didn't have any opportunity of going in. The one that Williams took, bad angle, trying to bank it, which made it look even worse, and he's going to a strong hand. And see, that's where he has to get his feet under him and square up.
Odiahi fouls over the back. Green hands it off to the man who's got the hot hand, Wooden, but he gives it up to Bickerstaff. Now Edwards going to pull up for a three. He's open and he knocks it down. Can't lay off these three-point shooters of the Dukes. They've now knocked 6 of 13 from range.
In that set, probably 4 guys touched the basketball. There was only one dribble, and that was the guy that shot the basketball.
Biggest lead for Madison of 17. Jenkins with 6 on the clock, gets it over to left, wide open, look for a ledge, and that's going to be off. It was wide open and just missed it. Edwards attacking, he gets the contact and gets a shot up over the line. So minute 31, ODU on another long scoring drought of almost 3 minutes, and Madison's gone on a 6-0 run.
I think the closer they got it to maybe right about 11. And that's what I'm saying to you. This is a point was 3 minutes left. Old Dominion need to cut the lead to about 7 or 8.
So Terrence Edwards to the free throw line, where he's 80% of the year and he knocks it down. The Dukes, the 6th rated team in the conference, from the charity stripe. It's about the only area they've been off to a slow start in tonight. Edwards hits the second, so Madison at 50% now for the evening. From the free throw line, and the 8-0 run has extended their lead to their largest of 19. Jenkins, baseline, air ball.
And JMU basically is relegated Old Dominion to a jump shooting team. Nothing down inside, nothing easy, not any transition points this half.
We saw what ULM did the other night. They packed the paint and made ODU a jump shooting team as well. Don't let them get in the lane. Bickerstaff loses it, and they're going to say last touch by the Monarchs. So just under a minute left. 14 on the clock.
Old Dominion fortunate. I thought there was a foul that time, but it wasn't called.
Friedel throwing it on the inside. Good job by Horton to save that. Edwards, nice jump off the Bickerstaff. Reverse layup for 2. And it's all Dukes up by 21, their largest, as they keep it rolling here.
All you just have to let this half go. And
Alexis throws it away. Here comes Friedel with a 4-on-1. Bickerstaff collects, lays it up for another 2. 23-point lead. Jenkins realized. Jenkins holding for the last shot. Now the double team comes out and cross-court pass. Williams got to hurry. He's not even getting a shot off.